Hi, broadcasting live from a small town outside of Guadalajara. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Happy Saturday morning. On the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, we try to share with you the joys of living in Mexico, and here we go live today. Okay, good morning, Dr. John Crapo and Christine Prowse from the last day of winter in Montana. Good for you. No more cold weather. I hope everyone is doing fine. I do have a question for you guys. The United States went through a time change. They sprang forward, and Mexico doesn't spring forward until April 3rd. And I was really confused with YouTube because with YouTube, you have to say, okay, well, what time are you going to go live? And so at first I put in 10 a.m., but then I put in 9 a.m. So you guys, am I on time? Am I on time, you guys? I had to put 9 a.m. in my computer. Usually I put in 10 a.m., but am I on time? Just let me know. Oh, so am I early? Jordan White. Is this the regular time? Buenos dias, Rango. Buenos dias, Dan Matt. Good morning. Always great to see you. Great that you guys are here. One gypsy traveler in the house. Woohoo! You're funny. Katrina the Maker. Good morning from Houston, Texas. Buenos dias. It's 9 o'clock Mountain Time. Okay. Ola from Las Vegas, from James and Rena. The regulars are in the house. Yes, it's on time. Okay. So I'm on time. Okay. Thank you, Dr. John. On time. Thank you very much. You're early. That's funny. Good morning, Olga. Olga's in the house, and Tim Olson is in the house. Tim Olson, thank you for letting me know that I am on time. And Dan Mack, in my hometown, Columbus, Ohio. Go Bucks. Deep Think Now, on time, 10 a.m. Central Time. Okay, that's what I wanted to know because I wanted to be on time. Boy, Jack Webb is in the house. Woo-hoo! Henry Harville. Hello, Bill. Jordan White. Okay, Puebla. Senor Mexico, 1968, in the house. Buenos dias, Ted here in Baltimore. Warm here this morning at 70 degrees. Let's do a little weather update for here in my little small town out in the middle of nowhere. This morning I got up and it was 41 degrees. That's chilly, man. That's chilly. But it's going to go up to 91, so around 11:30 will be around 91 degrees. How could it go from 41 degrees to 91 degrees? I have a lot to share with you this morning. A lot is going on. Let's say hello to some people here. Catherine, hello from Spokane. You're on time. Thank you very much. Good night. Fab Taylor, CMT 63 is in the house, and CMT 63, you're going to be here in about on the 1st of April, right? And Love to Travel is going to be here at the beginning of April, closing on her house. Congratulations. LJ, good morning, LJ Maytomi. Good morning from sunny Los Angeles. Jimmy Thomas. Buenos dias de San Antonio. Welcome, Jimmy. We're glad to have you here. Jordan White, daylight saving time last Saturday. James at 53, high of 79 in Vegas. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the advertising, LJ. Yeah, click the like button, damn it. Jordan White, why are my chats disappearing? I don't know. Donna, hello. Hello, Donna. We got two people in the house from my hometown, Columbus, Ohio, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Yes, you're killing me. Smalls is 48 degrees in south central Kentucky. Aretha, hey, Bill, can't wait to meet you. Yeah, come on down. Ooh, Aretha, your little thumbnail looks like I want to meet you, baby. Jordan White, that girl, what's happening? That girl from Rainy, that girl, what are you doing in Georgia? Okay, you're just out of town. You're just out of town making money. Francis Scott, hello from New York City. Hola, Francis. Oh, okay, I got it working. Okay, very good, Jordan. Okay, Dan Mack, Bill, is there a tequila or hard liquor distillery anywhere close to Chapala? Okay. There is I have the phone number of a guy. He owns a tequila farm right outside of Chapala. Oh, but when I moved from the house with Teresa, I left his business card on my desk. But okay, here's what you want to do. Let me get. Okay, Dan Mack. Here's what you can do. Contact the Lake Chapala Society, and they have a tour. They will put you on a van, and you can go to the town of Tequila, where I don't know, they must have like 50 distilleries in Tequila, and you might take the bus with them and spend a couple of days in Tequila, and get a nice little hotel, and you can go to distilleries and drink tequila and buy tequila, and if you like mariachi bands, you can listen to that. And you can have a real good time, but to drive from Chapala, Ajijic to Tequila is about an hour and a half drive. But lots of distilleries going on here. Jeannie and John, what happening? Okay, Aretha, will you help me move there with you? Sure. Come on down. I'm in this big house all by myself. I got this huge backyard out here. It's like a half acre maybe, with all these beautiful plants. Like I got a lovely porch. The house is all decked out, Aretha. I'm ready. Come on down. Jordan White, 93 degrees here today in sunny Puebla. Woo, 11 a.m. Late here, I suppose. Okay, so here is the latest update. I put up a new video this week on San Francisco, San Pancho, and that's about 13 miles from Puerto Vallarta. And I did a video last week about Sayulita, very hot. I mean, it was packed. Sayulita was packed with people. It was a huge party in Sayulita. But you go 3 miles down the road and there's San Pancho. And it's called San Pancho, but it's also called San Francisco. It is the same place. But you go 3 miles from Sayulita, and it's this really tranquil location. Here's a little video clip of it. But you're going to see the beach here in a minute. I think I played this clip last week, but this beach right here is in San Pancho, San Francisco. And notice that nobody is there. 3 miles away, the beach is packed. But look at that beautiful beach. Nobody's there. And this is a block away from downtown. You walk into downtown. Yes, they have bars and restaurants, but it's nothing like Puerto Vallarta, nothing like Sayulita. It's very tranquil. And if you're thinking about moving to Mexico, this is not a bad location. Look at that beach. They've got all those chairs, nobody's there, and Sayulita and Puerto Vallarta are packed. I'm thinking that San Pancho, San Francisco is going to be the next Sayulita. And Sayulita went from a 1-block area to like a 10-block, 15-block area in a 15-year period. And I'm sure the property values just exploded. And I think that same thing is going to happen in San Pancho, San Francisco. But San Pancho, San Francisco is just a little quiet place with not a lot going on. But again, it's on the beach. So you have to think about hurricanes. So I was in Puerto Vallarta 10 years, and I went through like 3 hurricanes. Hurricanes are scary. But anyway, let's see what's going on over here. 13 days till my house closes. One gypsy traveler, congratulations. Skyrider, 55. Hola, Bill. Woohoo! Welcome, Fab Table. Bill, I didn't have my glasses on. Good morning. Donna, hola, Donna. Is the house still for sale? Yes, the house is still for sale. And one of our regulars, Trace, emailed me. She wants to buy the house. If you want to buy this house, email me directly. My email is in the description below, and I can give you Mike's email address as well as his phone number. He is in Indiana right now. May told me, may have to watch your Mazatlan video again. Want to take my son fishing there for a weekend and looking for a place to stay. Watch the video, the contact. It's we stayed at Reina del Mar Bed and Breakfast, a great place to stay with Robert and Sherry, the co-owners. It's a block away from the beach, and they'll take very good care of you with free breakfast every morning. It's a great place, and they have their own private bar and swimming pool. Jordan White is CMP. Yes, CMT 63 is in the house. Dan Mack. I was looking more locally, close to Chapala. Yeah, there are. I know there's at least one tequila distillery. But tell you what, go to the Lake Chapala Society website. Contact them directly. They know everything. They're located in Ajijic, and they will respond and they will help you out. I think I missed something. Okay, I got that. Oh, LJ, Sayulita Beach had a lot of talent. Yes, it did. I was shocked. Okay, a lot of talent. That's funny. One gypsy traveler. I didn't buy. I'm selling the place here. Okay, very good. Aretha, I'm loving that. That's a must visit. Jack Webb, one gypsy. Good for you. We have a house in Lexington and one in Hazard. Is that Hazard? Jack Webb, is that Hazard, Kentucky? I was in a plane crash. on a mountain on a Sunday night about 10 miles from Hazard, Kentucky. It was freaky, and you guys ought to see the Hazard, Kentucky phone book. It's about as big as a telephone. And it was a Sunday night, and this plane crash. One day, maybe I'll tell you the story, but I was in a Cessna 180, something like that, a single prop, 4 people in the plane. Plane crashed on top of a mountain, And the Highway State Patrol came up to get us, and they took us to a hotel in Hazard, Kentucky. It was Sunday night. And on Sunday night in Hazard, Kentucky, this was about 30 years ago, it's dry, so you can't buy alcohol on Sunday night, or you couldn't 30 years ago. And so we had to steal a case of wine from the hotel. But Hazard, Kentucky, I've been there. Oh my. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Garcia? Hola, Mr. Bill. Saludos de Chicago. Saludos a ti, Jimmy Thomas. Love the drone footage of the beach. Thank you very much. It's a lot of fun to make. We are coming for 15 days and staying in Guadalajara the first day, and then going to Ajijic, then looking for a rental and moving the household shortly after. Come on down, CMT 63. Woo! Staying in CMT 63. Why are you staying in Guadalajara? Because when you fly in Guadalajara, you're only going to be 20 minutes away from Ajijic. Why don't you just fly in and go directly? Ajijic is closer to the airport than Guadalajara is. Whatever. Okay. Okie dokie. LJ. Yeah, I experienced the true hazard in Hazard. Okay. Skyrider 55. What's the real estate situation in San Pancho? Less expensive than Sayulita? I would say at this time, it should be less expensive than Sayulita. Maybe not by very much, but it should be less expensive. Most people don't know about San Pancho, San Francisco. Okie dokie. MJ, morning Bill from rainy Seattle. Can you tell me how hard it is to get driver's license in Mexico? What kind of test they want? Thank you. Okay, late flight, no problem. CMT 63. I tell you what, CMT 63, there's a hotel I can recommend if you email me directly. But you can be there from the airport in about 20 minutes and be right in downtown Ajijic. Very cozy place. You can walk. It's within walking distance to everywhere that you want to go. Okay, MJ. MJ is asking me, how hard is it to get a driver's license? Well, okay, the driver's license thing, I have two stories to tell you about a driver's license. I had an Ohio driver's license, and then it was getting ready to expire, and my immigration attorney had gotten me a couple of 2-year visas. And I went to her and I said, Elizabeth, I need a driver's license. And Elizabeth is an immigration attorney in Elizabeth Guzman. She's an immigration attorney in Puerto Vallarta, but she also does real estate transactions. So Elizabeth says, oh, okay, you need a driver's license. Okay. Just come to my office. Be here tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Okay, so I go to her office the next day at 10 o'clock, and there are these two thugly-looking guys in a car sitting outside of her office in Puerto Vallarta. And so I get in the car with them, and they take me to Nuevo Vallarta, which is about a half an hour, 40-minute drive from Puerto Vallarta, but it's in a different state. It's in the state of Nayarit. And these two thugly guys, there were all these people taking the test, the driver's license test. There were all these people in line, and the thugly guys took me to the front of the line. And I gave him my name and stuff like that. And I jumped ahead of everybody else. They printed out a driver's license, laminated it, and I was in and out of there in 15 minutes. That's how I got my first Mexico driver's license. Okay, so I guess that was kind of illegal, okay? But it worked. I had that driver's license for 4 years. Okay, now MJ, to get back to your question. Then I moved to Guadalajara, and my my driver's license was getting ready to expire. So I had to get a new license. Now, my old license was from Nayarit, and Guadalajara is in the state of Jalisco. So I had to bring documentation like a passport. I had my 2-year visa with me. I needed a piece of paper that proved my address. So I had an internet bill with my name on it. I had to get that printed out. Okay, so then we go to the Department of Motor Vehicles in Guadalajara. And it's packed. It's like a zoo in there. And I had to meet with this lady, and I said, am I going to have to take a test? Am I going to have to take a test? She said, no, you won't have to take a test. No test, no test. And then I gave her information, and then she said, you're going to have to take a test. And I was freaked out. I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to have to take a test. It's going to be in Spanish. And when I got my Ohio driver's license, I had to take a test in Ohio, and I had to study for that. It was complicated. Okay, so anyway, in Guadalajara, you take the driver's license test on the computer. So I go back to the computer place, and they sent a bilingual worker with me to help me answer the questions. He didn't give me the answers, but he could explain to me what the questions were. And there were only 15 questions, but it was like a cartoon. You click a button and you see a picture. And I remember one thing was, okay, they show us a road in the country, and there are a bunch of cows in the middle of the road. And the question was, what do you do here? Do you go or do you stop? That was the question. All the questions were like that. I mean, you could be like 5 years old and get a driver's license. So MJ, as long as you have your documentation, I think my memory in Guadalajara says that I had my passport, I had my visa with me, I had to have verification of address. So that could be an electric bill or a phone bill. And then, you'll have to take a test, but the test is quite simple. And hopefully you're lucky enough that they send, like they did for me, they send someone to help you translate the questions. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're staying near the airport because it's going to be late, and didn't have desk service that late. Okay, La Nuevo Pasada, yeah. Okay, yeah, well, call them up and make a vacation, then you can go. Hi, Bill. LJ, curious about drinking water process at Mike's house. Is it the same system as your last place? Water in Mike's house. Okay, now that's another experience. When I came here, then Mike and Danny left, and there was only one jug of water left. So I drank, I finished that off, and Danny sent me the address of where to get water. Now, where I was living in Chapala, they have many services that drive through on a regular basis, and they will bring you like 5 gallons of water. And that was costing, it was about, you give them a tip, it was 40 pesos for 5 gallons. I give them a 10 peso tip, so it's like 50 pesos for one bottle. I'm sorry. So I'm out in the country and they don't have delivery service here. So I had to go get water for the first time since I've been here in 6 weeks. So I just go to this place. That's all they do is water, water, water. And I got 2 5-gallon jugs for 30 pesos, which is like $1.50. So yeah, if you live in this house, you have to drive into town, which is like 5 minutes away. You take your old jug. I took 2 old jugs. They gave me 2 brand new jugs, and it was 30 pesos or $1.50. Okay, Jack Webb. We are spending a week in Ajijic. Then 2 weeks from today, Katie Ibarra is picking us up and taking us to Chapala Airbnb. So looking forward to it. Jack Webb, Katie Ibarra is a hoot. And Katie Ibarra's contact information is in the description below. She knows everything about Chapala Ajijic, where to go out at night, what bands are playing when, what restaurants are good to eat food. Katie Ibarra is a wealth of information. And if you want to buy a house or just look at houses, she'll take you all over Ajijic, Chapala, and her contact information is in the description below. Okay, Dan Mack. Have you ever been to the American Legia Post in Chapala? Do they serve food? Do they ever have live entertainment? I do believe I've walked by there, but I'm not in the service, so I never went in. But every time I walked by, I mean, they're right in the middle of El Centro, the middle of town in Chapala. They're only like a block, at the most 2 blocks away from the lake, from the Malecon. It's a great location. I'm pretty sure they have like hot dogs and cheeseburgers and other stuff. And I'm sure from time to time they have live entertainment, though I've never been there. Okay, Jordan White, is the driver's license test in Spanish or English? The test was in Spanish. I don't know. I haven't taken the test. Okay. So I don't know if they have English versions of the test. But let me say this. I had to get that driver's license renewed about 8 months ago, and I got that done in Chapala. And that was pretty easy. I just had to go give them my old driver's license. I had to show them proof of address, and it took 4 hours for them to process it, print it out. And so once you take the test, if you're in the same state, then you just get it renewed. But if you move to a different state and renew it there, then you have to take the test. So if you move to a different state, you may as well go back to the state where you got your license and just renew it there, and then, just take the bus, whatever. Ray Davies, hi, Bill. Are there any ongoing issues with bringing an almost new car, or is it much cheaper and easier to sell and buy new again? We could lose about $10,000 if we sell before. I tell you what, cars down here, bringing your car from the United States into Mexico, and if you stay, it's kind of a pain in the ass. They have all kinds of weird rules down here. You might lose $10,000, but I tell you what, it's really kind of a pain bringing a car from the United States and keeping it. And if you bring a car from the United States and you want to get a permanent visa, I don't think they'll let you do that. For some reason, you're going to have to get rid of your car. If you get a temporary visa, like a 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year visa, you can keep your car. But it's a headache So if you can, get rid of your car. Come on down, buy a car down here. Okay, Brian Maiden, good morning and good meeting. Good morning to you all. Thank you, Brian. Cows in the road. I would stop and proceed with caution. That's very good, Jordan. I'm gonna call you cream cheese. In Mexico City, there is no test. You just need your temporary or permanent visa, proof of residence, and the payment of 945 pesos. 945 pesos, that's about $45. They used to last for only 1 year for foreigners, but now lasts 3. Yeah, I just got mine renewed and it lasts for 4 years. Donna, Bill, are the prices of food going up like in the States? Are you experiencing any shortages of anything? How bad is the price of gasoline? The price of gasoline here has always been more expensive in the United States. We touched on this briefly last week. It's like 20 pesos a liter. That's $1. That's $1 a liter, and there are about 4 liters in a gallon. So I mean, it's been about $4 a gallon down here as far back as I can remember, and that price hasn't changed at all. The price, I just got gas about 4 days ago, and it has been increasing over the years, and every time you go, it used to be you could fill up your gas tank for about $25 or 500 pesos. Now you give them 500 pesos, it's only like a third of a tank. But food shortages, no. Food prices, no, are not going up. Everything that I've been buying at the grocery stores, the prices have not changed. And living in Ajijic, you're surrounded by farm areas, and you always have the opportunity to buy fresh, to buy everything fresh. And I'm talking about fish, whatever. Fish, chicken. I mean, when you buy chicken in Ajijic, don't go to the grocery store. Buy that stuff at the meat market, because there are all kinds of meat markets all over Chapala, Ajijic, and all of your hamburger, pork, chicken, that's all fresh from farms. You don't want to go to Walmart or the big grocery store. In Mexico is Soriana. That's one of them. And I'm sure, who knows where they get their chickens from. But no, the prices have not gone up. Food is very cheap and everything's good. Everything's stable, whatever. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Jack Webb, if you have time to take a side trip to Tequila, is it worth it at this time of year? Well, Tequila and Jack Webb, again, the Lake Chapala Society, I do believe they have a tour that goes to Tequila, or at least they take people to Tequila, and then you take the Tequila train, or you can just get the bus and go into Guadalajara. And the tequila factories, they have buses and trains that go into the city of Tequila. I haven't done it. It doesn't excite me. And I did that video on Tequila, and I had a great time in Tequila. But if you take the Tequila train, I think it's Jose Cuervo has a tequila train from Guadalajara into Tequila, and I guess you can drink all the tequila you want depending on what type of ticket you get the premium ticket. But then they're going to have mariachi people playing live mariachi music. And I told one person who is a Mexican national, it's like, why do they have to play mariachi music? Why can't they play rock and roll or jazz or something like that on the plane? And the person was disgusted with me. I hate mariachi music, but it depends, you know, it's worth a trip. It's worth a trip. Sorry, folks. Had to do a little health care right there. Sorry about that. Rango, thank you very much for the donation. Thank you so much for the donation to support the channel. $5 goes a long way down here in Mexico. Thank you so much for the donation. And let's see. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay, Gloria. I want to thank you for recommending Attorney Albero. I am now a dual citizenship, and he was terrific applying for my Mexican passport. Gloria, yeah, Albero is the bomb. Okay. One gypsy traveler. It's always a good season to drink tequila. LJ, don't forget, alcohol causes cancer. Oh, Rango, thank you very much for your contribution. And this week, I've really been planning future trips. Jordan White, all the marketplace, all the fruits and vegetables are fresh picked every morning from the mountains at 5 a.m. The taste is amazing and nothing is sprayed. Fruits and vegetables are the bomb down here and they're so cheap. But anyway, I'm planning my future trips. That trip to Sayulita just freaked me out. I mean, it took me like 4 or 5 hours to drive there. Then when I got there, I didn't know where I was because the town had changed so much. I didn't know where my hotel was. I didn't know where to park my car. It was very stressful. And then in the United States this week, they had that accident in Texas where they were on a 2-lane highway. The speed limit is 75 miles an hour. The police say that they think that both vehicles were doing the speed limit at 75 miles an hour. One of the people driving was 13 years old. They hit head on and 9 people died. And that's what I worried about when I was on this little back road for 45 minutes with head-on traffic. And they say the cause of the accident was one of the cars blew a tire. Now look at this. What if somebody blows a tire and goes left of center coming from the other way? I don't want to worry about that. I just don't want to worry about it. So now I'm planning my next trip. I'll be putting out 2 videos this week. I have them planned. They're kind of not travel videos, but I've got those planned. But so this week is going to be a non-travel trip. But the week after this upcoming week, I'm going to Colima, Mexico. Colima is a city and it is a state. And I've driven by there many times going to Malaki. Colima is not on the ocean, though it's like an hour drive from the ocean. But so I've been studying Colima, and I've been studying bus routes and how to get there on the bus. And I've been looking for hotels. And I joined a Facebook group for Colima. And I've been communicating with expats in Colima. And so I'm planning all of this week for this Colima trip. Colima has a live volcano there. And about 3 years ago, it erupted, and we were driving by the eruption, and you could see smoke coming out of the volcano, and they have volcano tours. It's a very historical city. And this next trip to Colima is going to prepare me for all of my future long distance travel trips. I'm going to take the bus here from this small town into Guadalajara. There are 2 bus stations in Guadalajara. There's one smack dab in the middle of Guadalajara. I'm not going there. I'm going to take my bus trip from this small town to Zapopan. Zapopan is its own municipality near Guadalajara. Some people would say in Guadalajara, but I'm going to go from here to Zapopan, which should only take about 40 minutes on the bus. Then I'm going to get on a bus in Zapopan, and it's going to be a luxurious bus. It's about a 3-hour bus ride from what I've been finding out. And it's only going to cost about 450 pesos. That's like $22 for 3 hours. And then I have my senior citizen discount card. So I get 50% off the bus price. So the trip one way is only going to cost like $11. Round trip is going to cost me like $22. And then in the Colima Facebook group, I'm going to ask people what hotel should I go to, and I'm going to say I only want to spend about $40 a night. So I'm going to spend like 2 or 3 nights, so there's like $120, $22 in travel expenses. So 3 nights, round trip, hotel is going to cost me about $150. Okay. And then I'm going to see how I can figure out, also in this Colima Expat Facebook group, they had a person who is a guide that will give you tours of Colima. So I think the first day I'm going to hook up with this guide, and they can take me all around Colima, tell me all about it. I can get good video footage, get history on the city. Where are the pretty places? What are the great restaurants? And if I plan my trip out well like this, I'll really reduce my stress level. I think that driving there and back, just gasoline alone, and then toll fees would cost me just a lot of money. And so this next trip is a planning trip. Okay, here we go. Morgan Jones. Hey, Bill, from Sacramento. Been to Sacramento on the 4th of July. It was a great trip. Got out there on a water raft. Is that a river? I forget if it was a river or a lake. Had a good time. Jack Webb. I've asked this before. I smoke a pipe. In Lexington, my tobacco guy has dozens of different types of tobacco. Is the same different types available in the area as well? I have seen smoke shops down here with tobacco, but I'm not a tobacco doctor. But I'm sure in Guadalajara they have those. Do a search in Guadalajara. I'm not sure what they have in Chapala, Ajijic. And from my memory, I've never even seen anybody smoke a pipe in Ajijic or Chapala, though I'm sure people do. Okay, here we go. Jordan White, it's beautiful here now. All the flowers are exploding with colors, amazing colors I've never seen. Yeah. May told me. Rango C. Okay. Rango C. The price of cars down here. The price of cars down. Are car prices better in Mexico? I don't know. I know that my cousin just bought a car. She lives in Ajijic, and she just got a used car. It's like 5 years old. It's an SUV in excellent condition for $6,500. I've never been shopping for cars, but if you get a used car down here, I think the prices should be better than in the United States. And you always have to remember the per capita income average in Mexico is it's right around $10,000 a year. It's about $9,000 to $10,000 a year. So prices down here have to allow the average Mexican national to survive and thrive. I don't know what the average per capita income is in the United States, but it's well above $9,000 a year. So they have to let people buy cars down here. One of the videos I'm doing this week that I've wanted to do for a long time is about OXXO. OXXO is like 7-Eleven. It's a very interesting place. But when you go to 7-Eleven to buy a half gallon of milk, you know it's going to cost you about twice as much as if you went to the grocery store. Everything in 7-Eleven is like twice as much as the grocery store. Not true here. OXXO, the prices are super reasonable. And I bring this up because the pricing down here has to make it easy for somebody that makes $9,000 to $10,000 a year to survive. So I would think that if you buy a used car in Mexico, I think the price is going to be much better than buying in the United States. Okay. Crapple, Dr. John. Get some drone shots of the Colima volcano. Okay. There's always smoke visible. Yes. Okay, Dr. John. Okay, I'll take you up on that. Okay. I used to sell Colima artifacts on eBay, but my friend found in the river in the 1970s. Cool. Okay. Boy, I got a lot going on here. Skyrider. Where do I apply for a senior citizen discount card? Okay, Skyrider 55. I did a video on this. Ooh, I just got a tickle in my ear. I did a video on this Skyrider 55. Look in the description below. My email address is in the description. Email me directly, and I will send you a link to that video. It's like a 30-minute video. It tells you all about the senior citizen discount process. I forget the name. I forget the name of the organization. It's throughout Mexico. You just have to be 60 years or older. I do believe that to get the senior citizen discount card, I think you're going to need one of the temporary visas, the 1, 2, 3 year or permanent visa. That's what I think. And because I remember I had to give them my CURP number. And it's a paper you have printed out. And if you have a 1, 2, or 3 year visa or a permanent visa, on your visa, there is a CURP number. Your CURP number is like a Social Security number. I had to give them that. I'd show them my passport, my visa, proof of address. And you go in 1 week, you come back the next week, and they give you this little plastified card. But with the Senior Citizens Discount Card, you get 50% off on bus rides, 50% off at movie theaters. You can go to pharmacies. Some pharmacies give you a 10% discount. But the Mexican government organization, they have a website, and on this website they show you all of the businesses that accept the Senior Citizens Discount Cards. Like some restaurants will give you like a 20% discount. Airlines, Mexican airlines will give you discounts with this card. It's well worth having. It's not a hassle to get. Jordan White. Jordan White. Thank you for the contribution. That's like $10. 19 pesos. Is that 19 pesos? I don't know what it is, but let me click the money button. Thank you that's like, thank you so much, Jordan White, for your contribution. And we're going to go for about 9 more minutes. And for those of you that are watching the second version, not the live version, if you would like to donate, there's a link in the description to donate to the channel. You click that, and then you can use Visa, MasterCard, or American Express to donate. But thank you very much. Okay, now here we go. Ray Davies, driving on foreign number plates. Do drivers get more hassle from the police? Well, Ray, I had Ohio plates for a long time down here, and I think that foreign plates are just kind of like an invitation for the police to shake you down. But also being white driving down here is an excuse for the police to shake you down. And I remember in Puerto Vallarta one day, I saw a car and it had 4 senior citizen Caucasians in there. And the police had pulled them over, and it was just funny because they just, it was in America, they say, I got pulled over for driving while black. Okay. Well, in Mexico, they'll pull you over for driving while white. And Mike, when he lived in Puerto Vallarta, he would get pulled over all the time. You know, they just pull you over, shake you down, got to give them a bribe. But the foreign plates, woo, Jack Webb, my man. Jack Webb, Hazard, Kentucky. Thank you so much for your contribution. Jack Webb, thank you so much. You guys don't know, these contributions really help me out. I'm old. I'm 65. I got to make a living, okay? But foreign plates, now I have Jalisco plates. My plates are from Jalisco. And so one of the videos I'm going to do this week is being an African American in Mexico. And I got a lot of stories to tell, but Oh, yeah. With Jalisco plates, the police, when Mexican nationals see me, they don't know what I am. A lot of Mexican nationals will ask me, "Are you Cuban?" Are you Cuban? Are you from the Dominican Republic? Okay, they don't know what I am. And I'm kind of dark complected. Well, okay, whatever. But of course, Mexico is the land of the mestizo, and that's mixed races. So in Mexico, you have people my complexion or darker, and then you have millions of Mexicans that look like they're Caucasians. So the Mexican police, they don't know what I am. And with Jalisco, I live in the state of Jalisco. With Jalisco license plates, I'm not an invitation for the police to shake down. Okay, whatever. Jordan White, okay, let's go back up here. James and Rena, thank you. You guys do not know. You guys don't know what these. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donations. Ray Davies, is there pleasure boating or fishing trips on the lake? Well, Ray, in Chapala, Ajijic, if you go down to the lake, go to the Malecon. The Malecon is the large boardwalk, so to speak. And there's a boardwalk in Ajijic. There's a boardwalk in Chapala. And they have about 30 little boats. They're almost like little rowboats with motors on them. And you can pay those guys, and they will drive you all around the lake, and they'll give you a tour. And they'll, this is this and this is that. Some of them speak English, some of them don't. And my neighbor in Chapala, he had his own boat. They call them lanchas, but all it was like a motor boat. And he would go fishing every Saturday for sport. Every Saturday morning at 7 o'clock, him and one of our other neighbors would take his boat to the lake and go fishing. But they did it for sport because you can't eat the fish out of the lake. So yeah, you can have your own little boat, or you can pay people to take you out. And we went out, we paid them, it was like 300 pesos for an hour and a half. That's like $15. I don't know. Was it worth it? I don't know. But yes, but Lake Chapala, the biggest lake in Mexico, is not that deep. So I've never seen like a big boat. Like being from Ohio, we have the Ohio River. And, you have big boats on the Ohio River because the Ohio River is deep. But Lake Chapala is not that deep, so you can't have really big boats. But yeah, people bring their boats down, stuff like that. Okay. Oh yeah, and fishing trips. Yeah, you can pay people to go out and go fishing, but you can't eat the fish. Many Mexican nationals eat the fish. I would never eat fish out of that lake. Okay, here we go. Okay, Senor Mexico. The car prices seem much cheaper in Mexico. Several VW dealerships in Guadalajara. I think it's like a Jetta, $14,000 USD. Thank you, Senor Mexico, for that information. I think I tell people all the time, sell your car. If you're in the United States, moving to Mexico, sell your car. It's a pain in the butt. They have all kind of rules down here about what you can do and what you can't do. Jordan White, Bill, I got the best haircut for only 30 pesos, $1.50. They straight razor your sides. Yeah, down here, a haircut. I cut my own hair. When I lived in Columbus, Ohio, Oh, yeah, I was working for a major corporation, a Fortune 500 company. I had 10 suits, and I would go to this place and get my hair cut. Now look at my hair. Look at my hair. What do you have to do to cut my hair, right? Okay, so I would go to this lady, and she was beautiful. I mean, she was gorgeous, and she would cut my hair. Oh, and then she would wash my hair and, like give me like a head massage, okay? Okay. And this is like 35 years ago, and that was $24 in Columbus, Ohio, 35 years ago. $24, okay? And then one day I went to Kmart, and I saw those electric buzz trimmers, like that, like this, and it was $18. So I bought those, and I've been using it ever since. It's about time for me to give myself a haircut, and that's free, $18. That's like 10 cents a haircut. See, my hair is real easy. And I don't even use a mirror. It's like cutting the grass. But the most expensive haircut I've seen for Mexico is like 60 pesos, which is $3. So it's cool. Jordan White, you can get a brand new motorcycle for $1,000. Yeah. Oh my. Oh. Jerry, how's it going? It's going good, Jerry. Thank you very much for the donation. Thank you very much for the donation. $6.99, right on. I love all you people showing up. I'm glad that I was on time. With this daylight savings thing, it's a nightmare for me. Like, I do consulting for techie stuff, and I have a regular client. He's in Orlando, Florida. He's very wealthy. He's a doctor, Doc Lucky, and his website. He has several websites. I maintain many of them. But we meet many Sundays at 8 a.m. That's 9 a.m. his time. So tomorrow morning, because of the time change, I meet with him at 7 a.m., which is a big pain in the butt. But anyway, I get really confused because for 2 weeks, all the time it's like, okay, well, what time is it here? What time is it there? Okay, well, it used to be a 2-hour difference. Now it's a 1-hour difference. Are they in California? Right now it's a 2-hour difference Eastern Standard Time, and it's a 1-hour difference Pacific Time. Usually it's a 2-hour difference backwards Pacific Time, 1 hour forward Eastern Standard Time. It just blows I get all confused. But anyway, I'm so happy that I was on time today and did that right. What else is going on here? Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. So I'm planning for the next trip, you guys. I'm going to do an OXO video this week, the wonders of OXO. And I'm going to do a video on the benefits of being an African American living in Mexico. And that's, for me, it's kind of an interesting difference. And then I'm planning for the trip. I'm planning for the trip to Colima. And I think I'm going to get like probably 4 videos out of that trip. I'm trying to plan these trips. And this first trip to Colima is going to be very interesting because I'm going to have to learn how to take the bus out of this small town into Zapopan. If I can just get to Zapopan, then I can get a bus to anywhere in Mexico. From there, I'm good to go. So once I learn how to do that, all of a sudden, Mexico is totally wide open. Because if you're taking the bus, who cares? You get on the bus, you can read a book, You can listen to music. You can watch videos. It's pretty safe. Communicate on Facebook with expats wherever you're going to go. Find out where to eat, where to stay, make new friends in Facebook groups. This trip is going to open up my video experience. I'm going to learn so much because I tell you what, going to one, you're in a different country. I've been here for 17 years. My Spanish is better than most Americans, but still, I don't speak perfect Spanish. Okay, so being in a foreign country, traveling and driving on roads in a country that is not your country, and then being in a city. And if you want to ask someone directions and they're going to give you the directions in Spanish and street names in Spanish, okay. And then you got to find your hotel. It's just a nightmare. And I believe that this trip to Colima will help me create more informational videos for you guys. And also, what I'm finding out is one person left a comment for me this week, and I forget her name, but she said, "Thank you so much for making videos about places other than Puerto Vallarta and Cancun." And it seems like a lot of people are fixated on Puerto Vallarta, Cancun, or Ajijic, Chapala. But there's so many places out there. I saw a place for rent in Colima, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. The place looked beautiful for 8,000 pesos a month. That's $400 a month. I was paying Mike 8,000 pesos a month 7 years ago in Puerto Vallarta. Fabulous apartment. But there are so many places to live. Trace! What's up, Trace? Trace, are you the Trace and your real name starts with a P? I'm not gonna blow your cover, girl. But are you the Trace and your real name starts with a P? Let me click the button for Trace. I think her real name starts with a P. If that's you, Trace, have you contacted Mike yet? Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, cool. Right on. You did speak to Mike. Great guy. We'll email you separately. Glad to see you this morning. Great video. Thank you, Trace. Trace, and that's not her real name because she emailed me with her real name. So I hooked her up with Mike. She wants to buy Mike's house. Yeah, Trace, she wants to buy Mike's house. She talked to Mike. This is a fabulous house. I tell you, man, this is much better than my house in Chapala. And I tell you what, I'm so happy I don't live in a gated community anymore. That gated community sucked. I didn't know it sucked until I left. That sucked. A gated community. That really sucked. Dan Mack. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what did I miss? What did I miss? Masking in public. We're okay. No, I missed some stuff here. Okay, masking in public still. We're unmasking in the stages. Some people wear, I think you're asking about masking down here. Some people wear masks, some people don't. I always, if I'm within 10 yards of another person, I have a mask on. In this town, people walk around like there's still no COVID. I wear a mask, I don't care. I've got all my shots and I wear a mask. I mean, COVID is escalating in China, in Europe with the new variant. I just wear a mask because I don't want tubes in my lungs. Okie dokie. Now, here we go. Here we go. Yep, P is me. You go crazy, yeah. CMT63, we're thinking about renting a house in Centro for a couple of years so we can be in the thick of it. What is your opinion of Centro area? Okay, CMT63, are you talking about Centro in Ajijic or in Chapala? Okay, my cousin Tulsi, she lives 1 block away from Centro, Ajijic. And I lived with her for 2 weeks before I moved here. And it was very freaking cool. I had these visions of Ajijic, and I would go over there to do some shopping. We would occasionally go there to eat. Okay, go to certain shops in Ajijic. But I lived there for 2 weeks, and I loved Ajijic. And if you live near Centro, there's so much walking around that you can do. And there's so much live entertainment in Ajijic. There are a bunch of gringos in Ajijic that are fabulous musicians. And they play regularly all over town. And these Caucasians can jam. They're all senior citizens like Mick Jagger. And these guys jam. They have jazz musicians, jazz singers. Living near Centro in Ajijic, you can eat all kinds of food. And another good thing is, there are so many Canadians and Americans living in Ajijic that you can just stop people on the street and ask them questions. And I've never run into, never say never, never say never, never say never. All generalities are false. But I've never run into a grumpy person in Ajijic. Now, if you live in El Centro in Chapala, there's not a lot to do. They don't have as much entertainment. They don't have as many restaurants. But living near Centro, the center of town in Ajijic, I'm going to say it's the bomb. My cousin Tulsi lives there now. She loves it. Okay, here we go. LJ, video idea. Do one on downside. Oh, okay. Downsides of gated communities. Okay, I can do that. Oh yeah, okay. I might do that this week. Oh, May told me. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, why do gated communities suck? Oh my God, I'm going to do a video on that this week. Yes, I am. Maybe I won't do the OXO video this week. I'm going to do a video on why gated communities suck. Or at least why the gated community where I lived sucked. Ajijic, yeah, CMT 63, you're going to be near Centro and Ajijic. I think you will really enjoy it. And make sure you make a trip to La Bodega because it's you'll meet so many people there, and the owners, Marta and Javier, are such wonderful people. They have live music almost every night, karaoke, live musicians. Oh yeah. You'll really enjoy that. I'm just guessing it is all the night music, construction, leaf blowers, barking dogs, etc. Okay. Christine Prowse. I'm with you, Bill. I'm fully vaccinated. Oh my God. Skyrider 55 with 100 pesos. That's like $5. Thank you, Skyrider. Oh, I didn't click the magic button. I didn't click the magic button for Skyrider. 55. Thank you, so much for your contribution. Well, okay. In summary about the gated communities, they're very sterile. They're really sterile. People have yards. It's like, I don't know if you guys remember Leave It to Beaver, that TV show. It's like these little clean little neighborhoods. Everybody has a yard. It's not Mexico. That's not Mexico. Okay. And 24 hours a day, you can hear somebody cutting. No. Okay. From 8 in the morning until 8 at night, you can always hear somebody's weed whacker. And you can always hear construction going on. And it is segregated. I mean, and when I say segregated, it's like a place that is totally cut off from real Mexico. I don't want to live like that. I want to live in Mexico. Okay, yeah. Ajijic is not a gated community. Ajijic has many gated communities that are the bomb. Really nice houses, looking at the mountains, but not like the place where I was. But gated communities for me suck. Okay, now, Okay, CMT 63. Hold on a second. Brian Maiden. Bill, have a fantastic day and week. Everyone also have a great weekend and week. May peace be with you, Brian Maiden. Thank you very much. CMT 63. I'll email you directly. Have you contacted Tulsi yet? Let me email you directly with her email address. I'll do that today. If you don't hear from me today, now let me say this. Tulsi is one of the best artists in the world. And there are many artists in Ajijic. So Tulsi doesn't show her art in Ajijic because it's too good. And there are many amateur artists in Ajijic selling their art, and it looks like art from an amateur artist. So Tulsi doesn't show her art because it's so good that the amateur artists get pissed off. Okay, now. Okay. Oh, okay, Rango. Okay, the OXO video. Okay. Trace, gated communities anywhere with, suck. That's true. I understand the nose factor where you were, but personally, I would appreciate the security. Okay, whatever. Elizabeth Acker from Nova Scotia. I would love to visit. Hola, Elizabeth. You'd be surprised at how often. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And LJ saying you would be surprised how often gated communities get hit by former current security people. The turnover rate is okay. Yeah. We had a security guy who was stealing laptops from houses. And the security guys at where I was living, they only make 4,000 pesos a month. That's $200 a month. How can you live on $200 a month? Some of these people have like 3 and 4 kids and they're making $200 a month. They need money. We have 2 security gates, video cams all over the community, and people are still getting robbed regularly. People were getting robbed. I lived in the ghetto in Puerto Vallarta, and my neighbors, the people in the gated community are getting robbed more than when I was living in the ghetto in Puerto Vallarta. So whatever. Okay, you guys. Okay, you guys. I'm Bill the Geek, and thank everybody. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Yeah, Brian, Nova Scotia. I've never been there, but I've seen pictures. It just looks too fabulous. But everybody, I'm getting ready to sign off. Now I know that my timing is good. I think we don't change times until April 3rd, but I'm glad to know that I showed up on time. I have 2 more videos coming out this week, and then I'll be planning for the trip to Colima, the town of the volcano. Oh, and LJ, thank you very much. Click the like button. We got 58 people in the house and 30 likes. I appreciate that like button click. But this is Bill the Geek broadcasting live from a small town near Tequila, near Guadalajara. Love you all. Thank you very much. Jerry, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for being here. Thanks for clicking the like button. Thank you for your contribution. And I will see you guys next week and a couple more new videos this week. Hi, Bill. It's Rob. Been listening to you. Rob's S. Hola, Rob. Hola, Rob. Glad to see you all. Oh, CMT 63. 61 now. 61? Yes, CMT 63. I'll email you today with tall C's, and you can just go over to her place. She's got a ton of stuff in her place. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Love you all. Adios, amigos. Hasta luego.